Okay, checking in. A lot has happened since that 60-day check-in mark. Nothing in terms of planning the trip. It's just sort of happened, well, aside from doing some online shopping. I have been shopping. But we are now in the 30-day stretch of the trip. When I'm filming this, it's a little less than 30 days. I'm a little behind schedule. Life's been busy. How dare life get in the middle of planning for my Disney trips. I'm looking around because, I'm being brave. Matthew said I have to be brave. I'm being very brave. I'm filming in my car in the middle of a parking lot. I've only ever filmed at Disney World before. So we're being brave. But I've got my Tomorrow's Memory Club Main Street Mom Club hat on. I'm obsessed. I've actually got a lot of wear out of this hat already, just in real life, not even in Disney. So I'm very excited about that. I like to draw out the trip planning. It makes it fun kind of once you hit 60 and then it's like full speed ahead getting ready for your trip. I just think that's so much fun. Keeps the excitement brewing before a trip. You certainly don't have to do that. Some would say it's a little nuts, but that's okay. Okay, so what is on my agenda today? So I have the day off of work and I'm really taking advantage of using my downtime because we don't have a lot of that between now and the trip. Kinley has her end of year showcase for her dance team, which basically takes up a whole weekend. And then Matthew and I are on the fundraising committee for her team. So there's a couple events that we are responsible for, a couple things we're responsible for. So we're busy with Kinley's stuff. She has the last day of school coming up in a couple weeks. You know, all the things that come with the last day of school. She's got testing this week. She has field trips and field day and things like that the following week. So she's super busy on top of her dance thing. Matthew was just out of town for work. I was just out of town for work for the last week. And so we're just, we're playing catch up a little bit. What I have to do, I will pop up my to-do list here for you. Okay, what I have to do. I am currently sitting in my car, as you can see. I really need to clean my car. Maybe I should add that to my list. That's not what I'm talking about now. I need to go into Sephora. I'm out of setting spray, just for day to day, but definitely cannot be out of setting spray. 2 reasons. One, we live in Texas and it's about to be 100 degrees this week, so face melting hot. And then Disney definitely needs setting spray for that. As well as just a couple other little things that I'm going to pick up, like hand sanitizer, a lip balm probably. I really love the Summer Fridays lip balms. We'll see what I pick up. I'm going to run into Sephora. There's a Marshall's really close to the Sephora, in the same little center. I might run in there and see if they have any cute little jewelry. We'll see. But back to referencing my list, I need to do a Sephora run. I need to finalize my outfit planning for myself and Kinley. I really love to kind of go into a trip knowing what outfit I'm wearing, what ears are coordinating, or what accessories I need to bring. So that way I will be set there, as will Kinley. I placed, like I said, I've been shopping. I placed an order. I think I just need to do one more order for things we need for an outfit. Want for an outfit. But we'll show you in a couple things, our pre-trip haul. We ordered a pin folio for pin trading. Really excited about that. That came in. Yeah, just some random things that we're putting together. I am going to go on a quick Target run for just a couple things. We need to place a Prime order for ponchos, toiletries, things like that. We find that we usually get better deals on Prime than buying travel size toiletries at Target. So we'll see. I'll look and see if there's a good deal. And then we need to get cash for all of our tips for mousekeeping, and then also for the table service dining reservations. Since we're doing the Disney dining plan, We are going to just bring cash for each restaurant that we're going to. We kind of already know what our totals are going to be, so we can kind of plan it around that. We're just going to get cash and have that for that trip. And then we always just like to have some cash on us whenever we travel. You never know when you're going to need it. So that. What else do we need to do? Finalize outfits. Not too much, honestly. But like I said, very busy in between now and then. Anyway, come with me to go run some errands. Okay, great success in Sephora. I was in and out in under 10 minutes. Probably even less. But I'll show you what I got when I get there. Nothing in there that I needed. A lot of Pixar. I did see some Lady and the Tramp earrings on my way out that I did not grab on film. They were cute, but I will not wear them, so on to Target. Before we head to Target, let me show you what I got. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 5 things. None of them are that exciting. All pretty boring, but necessary. So the first thing I got is this one size waterproof makeup setting spray. They didn't have the travel size, which is fine. We are going to check one bag, and I will put any of our full size toiletries in that bag. I don't like to buy travel dry shampoo and things like that, like things I use every day or every week in my day-to-day, because the travel size, honestly, they get really expensive when you're using even if you're using drugstore products. The travel size is always like weirdly expensive. So anyway, full size setting spray. My friend Amber uses this, or used, sorry if you don't use it anymore, Amber. She let me use it when we were in Disney together for a work trip, and it like totally changed the game. Really held everything in place. So gonna give this a try. I'm a big fan of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Also, sorry if the AC is loud. It's Texas and it's hot, so. But I'm usually a big fan of the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. So I'm trying something new with this. The next thing I got is, let's see if it will focus, the Summer Fridays lip balm, and this is in the flavor birthday cake. I don't know if I've seen this one before. I mean, I really only buy these when I run out of one, and I always like get a different color. Just like a little sheer color on your lips, but something very neutral. So I will use this. This is the only lip product I'll pack going to Disney. So I'll use it. Kinley will use it, I'm sure, too. Yeah, I just really like this. Next, I got a little, speaking of, I don't like to buy travel size things. This will last me forever. So this is the Way hair oil. I love the way it smells. I love the way it makes my hair feel. I struggle with Florida water when I'm washing my hair. It always makes my hair feel really strange to me. And it bothers me. So having just a little bit of hair oil to put in the ends especially, or if I'm like wearing my hair in a ponytail, I'll put it where it's holding it so it doesn't just, it just helps prevent some damage and keeps frizz, split ends, etc. at bay. Anyway, there's that. And then the last two things I got, it's the same thing, just different scents, are 2 Touchlands. I love this hand sanitizer. It's my favorite. I got the scent Blue Sandalwood and Rainwater, which are my 2 favorite scents that I've ever used. I always have one just nearby. So this one, what's this one? Rainwater. I had this one in my car, but you can see it's almost empty. So we'll bring these to Disney, and then I'll keep one in my car. I usually keep one in my work bag. I just like to have them nice for when you just need to spritz your hands clean. Oh, that smells really good. So that's what I got from Sephora. On to Target. Transparently, this is not my favorite Target. Are y'all like that? Do you have a favorite Target or a favorite whatever, like things that are all over, but it's your favorite one, so you would go out of your way to go to that one? I do have a favorite Target. This is not it, but it's the closest one to me, so it's what it is. Say what I spent at Sephora. It was like $87-ish. I had a $10 off coupon from points. But at Target, we spent about $225, which sounds bananas because I said, I'm going in for a couple things. I got a $100 Disney gift card, so. All right, so here's the Target haul. I was going to do this at home, and this is going to be tricky because I only have one hand. But that's okay. Okay, so first, I picked up these Open Story brand packing cubes. They were like in the travel section. I don't think there's anything super special about them. It says they're compressive. We'll see. But the ones that I have and I've been using they were very cheap on Amazon. I bought them for like our very first Disney trip ever. And I don't like them. Well, they're falling apart. So not only do I not like them, they're like very cheap. The zipper doesn't really zip. They're falling apart. So I thought I'd give these a try. They're 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like a couple. I don't know what's in here. Yeah. Look. Extra large, large, medium, small laundry bag. So great. I don't know. We'll report back. I'll let you know. Anything is better than what I had. Because they were not long for this world. So, there's that. The next thing I picked up was this Bubble Skincare Hydro Heroes set. So, she dances, 4 days a week. She'll be 8 this summer, but all the dancing she's been doing, her skin's just been, she's like getting to the age where she needs like a cleanser that's going to do something. So I've been doing some research, and I don't know if you all have any better skincare brands for young, like preteen skin. Would love to know. It's crazy to say that 8 is preteen, but the way she's working out her, like the way how active she is, she's definitely needing something that's gonna really get her skin clean. So that's perfect. Okay, next. So Matthew and I actually used it today to test out. We got this Owala, the 24-ouncer. White was the choice because it's already getting dirty. We got a 24-ounce Owala to bring to Disney World. And for us, we've been testing it out. I think we're both big fans. It's actually very nice. I love the straw. So all of you have been telling me to get an Owala. I caved. But we'll sometimes put a liquid IV or like a hydration packet in ours, and Kinley does not like that flavor. So got her a little 16-ouncer today, like the little kid size Owala. And Matthew will carry ours in his little backpack, and then I will use a carabiner and clip this onto my bag and carry it for Kinley, so she can have that. So anyway, next up, $100 Disney gift card. We try to pick one of these up. We bake Disney gift cards into our budget. We know we are going multiple times a year, so we know we're going to spend it. So, setting aside a couple $100 a month, or really whatever we can afford that month, whatever we have extra after all of our other budgeting needs and making sure we're hitting financial goals. We've always put a little bit of extra money toward Disney gift cards, and then we'll combine them all right before our trip and use those for souvenirs. We're big into pins. We'll use them for pins. But it's just a nice way to kind of pre-budget for the like funsies for your trip, and then not feel like you're blowing money when you're there, when everything else is already so expensive. I bought a 4-pack of kids' toothbrushes. Kaylee needs a new travel toothbrush, so got those. And then I also got a big pack. There's 10 for Matthew and I, just to kind of have ready to pack for a trip. And then we will usually only use these for a couple trips and then swap them out. That way we're not taking our good toothbrush from home, and it's not getting, gross on the trip. Funny that I said I don't need any travel size things. I did buy a travel size deodorant. This is the one that I use all the time, but the one I have is gel. This one looks like it's solid, which is fine. It definitely says solid. But the clinical strength is great in Disney World when you're getting very sweaty and it's very hot. So I'll throw this in my park bag just if I feel like I need to like reapply to stay fresh. Definitely a need. Let's see. This was really what I went for. I left my razor at a hotel when I was out of town the other week for a business trip. And so I've been needing a new one. Matthew gave me one of his to use. And while I like how close it gets, I've nicked the back of my knee several times because of just the way that the razor head is. So I love the Flamingo razors. I've been using these for years. And then I'll just buy cartridge refills. Sometimes they have them at Costco, or I'll just buy a big bulk pack on Amazon, and kind of keep that cartridge fresh. So I'll bring a cartridge for the trip, and then I will keep the handle, and I will not lose it. Let's see. Okay. I should have done this right after the toothbrushes, but I just got 3 little toothbrush travel cases for our toothbrushes. That way when they're sitting out on the counter, they're not like getting gross throughout the day on our trip, and easy to kind of pack and travel. What I like about these is they do have like the openings. So if you put it in there, specifically travel home day, you're brushing your teeth and then packing your suitcase, it doesn't get all funky in there. So I know I said I like to throw them away after the trip, but this will let us keep them for maybe a couple trips. And then just a couple more things. I bought a travel size of the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. This one I really like when I am going to Disney specifically. It's very lightweight. I like to keep this in my travel bag, whether I'm traveling for work or for fun. It's just a very gentle, easy moisturizer. So picked that up, and I am out of that and just have like a big container of moisturizer. So I don't really want to pack that. So this is perfect. I got a pack of gum that I will not open until our trip. That way we know we have some gum. And then this was in this is why I don't go to Target, because I get sucked in. But this is the Lume whole body deodorant. And this is just the travel size, but I can't get it open with my one hand. Oh, yes I can. It smells like baby powder. Soft powder scent, so can't get anything past me. It says Pitts Privates and Beyond. We're going to use it for the girls, just to keep them from getting super sweaty while we're in Disney. And honestly, if I like it, again, Texas, it's hot, maybe we will make this an all the time thing. So that's the Target haul. The gift card made it pricier than I was planning on spending, but I guess I was planning on spending that because of the gift card. But, went for a razor, came with a bunch of other fun things. So, as you do. Thanks, Target. All right, I'm going to get the mail, and then I'm going to go home. Back home, picked up my mail, and I had a fun little package in here. I ordered some pins from Kennedy's Keepers on Mercari. I sort of failed at the buying traders part, because I mainly just got things that I wanted for my collections. So whoops, but let's see what we got. We have a picture of Pooh Bear and Piglet. Wow. Kennedy, you are so talented. That is incredible. That's amazing. One of the pins I ordered, she accidentally put, I'll show you that one first, but I like that she has them packaged in these little baggies. That's really nice, actually. I'm gonna hang on to those. But she let me know that, oh, there's Rainbow. Hi, Rainbow. Mama cat. She let me know that she accidentally put this pin. This is the best dog parent pin. Okay, I think you can see it without the glare. This pin is like, oh, here, I'll take it off so you can see it, because I didn't even know these did this, which is why I didn't buy the one I originally wanted. Long story short, we don't have a dog. Maybe one day. We think we might want a corgi. We don't know how the cats will act, but anyway, we have cats. Oh, there's Gumbo right there too. Gumbo looking out the window, Rainbow's down below. But I ordered the best. Oh my gosh, I just noticed I can see how messy my dresser is over here. Anyway, real life. I ordered the best cat parents, parents pin. They still sell these in the parks, and I just never got it because I didn't know they did this. They spin, so on one side, I've got this, and on the other side, it's just Nana. She accidentally, we ordered the cat one from her, and she accidentally put the Nana in the order and then shipped it because she's super fast. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She told me before I even got my package. Apologized, which is totally fine. And just said like I could return the whole order and then I could rebuy the correct pin. And I just said, it's not a big deal. It's totally fine. So she gave me a really, really good deal on the one that I wanted to order. So that one's coming soon, which I'm excited about. But I have a Peter Pan collection, so Nana will be perfect on there. I'm not a dog parent, but then when I am a dog parent someday, I'll be happy, right? Okay. The next pin is this cute, let's see, Peter Pan. Glare, so sorry. Which he will just be amazing next to my Peter Pan collection. Peter Pan. I got this one from Matthew. I'm excited to share it with him, or show him. This is the Pixie Plush pin, and it's the little Oliver from Oliver and Company. But I got it in honor of this orange boy right here, the Gumbo. So that will be a cutie. And the Pixie Plush pins are back in the park, so maybe we will work on that set when we're there. TBD, but we needed a little orange kitty cat. The next one, this one is just a trader. It was very inexpensive, so I picked it up. This is an old Magical Memories. Magical Mystery Pin is what it's called. This is an old one. It's just Dodger. Cute. That will be a trader for sure. Very. Okay. This one. I got this little Wendy for my my little Peter Pan set. Cute. This one's a trader, but one thing about me is my favorite Disney movie is Hercules. And this is one of the Munchlings pins. Little pain. Cute. So we'll be trading him on our trip along with Dodger. And then, it's really cute. Another Munchling. This is Toulouse. if I can get the gumbo sitting right up here on this stand. Look, it's you. So we have like a little Aristocat section on our pin board, and that is where he will be living. So that's that. What a great day for some hauls. Hey friends, it's Saturday. Woohoo! Last time I checked in, it was Monday while I was running errands, and since then I don't want to say I've knocked off a lot of things from our to-do list. I think I've just really lasered in on what I have to do before our Disney trip, and it is coming up rapidly. We are getting really close. So, remember how I said we are usually Amazon people for the little things we need versus a big Target run? Well, I lied clearly, because I'm going back to Target, which is fun. I've been to Target more this month than I've been in probably the last 6 months combined, so that's great. But I am doing a pickup order, so I won't come out with all the things Target tells me that I need. Knock on wood. Yeah. So Matthew is getting ready to head over to a friend's house. One of his good friends is in town this weekend, so we're gonna go hang out with them. Kinley is at dance, shocking, for the next couple hours. So I have a few hours to go run some errands. I've tidied up around the house. I did all the laundry. So now I'm just gonna knock some things off of our Disney list, which is gonna be so much fun. So come along to Target with me. Side note, before I take a sip of this water, Matthew says that I look like when I drink water, like I've never had a sip of water, like I'm haven't had water in days, verge of dehydration, and I'm like sucking it down for dear life, and I don't think he's wrong. So this is really so I can see what I look like when I drink water. Cheers. Was that normal, or is that, like, he says I'm like I don't just take a sip, I like chug it. I just filled this up and it's about empty, so cheers for hydration. It is in the hundreds in Texas, so summer is definitely here, and gotta stay hydrated before you go outside these days. You Team Stanley, Team Awala, or is there another new water bottle trend that we're just super far behind? I'd love to know. But let's go to Target. Remember when I asked if you have a favorite Target? Because I have a favorite Target. This is my favorite Target. For sure. Okay, now I think we're finished. Score. Okay, very successful. I didn't film much in there. Well, I didn't film anything in there because it was packed. It's a Saturday afternoon. Of course it's packed. So I'll show you a quick little run through of my very exciting, very sexy Target haul. Kicking it off with Target brand Mucinex, because Matthew is getting over like something, and we gotta get rid of it before Disney. I picked up kids Tylenol because we are out, and while we hope we don't need it, you never know. So yeah, also sorry about the AC if it's loud. We've been over this. It's Texas, it's hot. Next I got myself a little fun beverage for while I'm running errands. A little cherry vanilla Alli pop. We'll do it. Oh, it's cold, it's in between my legs. We'll do a taste test here in a second. I got some underwear, which you don't need to see it. And it's not exciting underwear, so anyway, I picked up a few travel-sized sunscreens. We are downsizing. Matthew's not planning to bring the backpack, so we're downsizing on this trip. So I'll have a fanny pack. He will have like a small sling bag. I don't know. I know I say bag funny. I'm from the Midwest. Yada, yada, yada. But picked up a couple of these so we can throw them in our bags to reapply sunscreen throughout the day, and then we'll bring a big one for like water park days or the day we're going to the pool. I got a travel-sized mouthwash because our travel-sized one's almost out. This isn't necessarily Disney specific. I keep this in my travel toiletry bag year-round, so whether I'm traveling for work or for fun, always have some mouthwash. That's it. That's all she wrote. And then I did a pickup order. I'm out of shampoo and conditioner, so I got that. Tylenol. It's tied in a knot. I got Kinley a new bathing suit for our trip. She has this cutie bikini for home in the pool at summertime, but walking around a water park, we want her to have a little bit more coverage. So got her a cute little tankini. It's in there, I'll show you eventually. And then Tums and Tylenol. That's it. Not a very exciting Target run. But those are the kind of things I'm picking up pre-Disney. When I'm planning and prepping for a Disney trip and I'm going to Target, I'm not buying fun things. I am buying medicine. Sometimes it'll be like a socks, but medicine, sunscreen, socks, underwear. That's kind of the vibe. So, oh gosh, we're gonna taste test this drink. I spilled it myself. Oh, a little cherry vanilla lollipop. Okay, it's really good. I was trying to figure out like what it reminds me of, and it says it on the can. It says, we pinpointed the cherry pie flavor we were craving with a careful combination of tart cherries and the sweet tang of Rainier cherries. Rainier cherry? I don't know. Then rounded things out with a soft and sumptuous taste of vanilla bean, and it does taste like cherry pie. But like a less sweet cherry pie. This is really good. This is delicious. All right, can I have my little drink? Next stop. I think that's really all. I think we kind of knocked it all out here. So probably bring this home and then get ready to go get the kiddo. And I'll check in when we get home. We'll kind of check in on our list and see where we're at as we are getting close to Disney Day. Cheers. Okay, we are back home from the store, from running our little errand. And let me go. I'm going to show you what I'm working with so far, hopefully. This is the bin of no return, clearly. So, a couple of these things we just picked up, everything basically on top, but this is like our, so this feels like the bin of no return right now, but all it is I took an empty bin from the pantry and I combined any like small zipper bag that we've taken to Disney on a recent trip that had like a half bottle of Dramamine, a half bottle of Tylenol, whatever it was. And I just sort of walked around the house and I put it all in one spot. So for this trip, we can be a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more organized about kind of our toiletries, medications. Now, this is everything excluding what's in my main toiletry bag, but that gets used and touched pretty regularly with like work travel. So this is just like random things that we've had around. So let's go through it together. And then what I will do when I start to pack is I'll just pack from this. And then I'll probably get a more, like a better container to organize this, to like store things. But like I won't bring this whole box of Tylenol. I just ordered a little medicine thing. But shout out to It Moss Be Love. I'll tag them below. I was watching her What's in My Bag video, and she had this really genius, I don't know, I've never thought of it before, but like a little pill container that she puts her things in to organize, so she's not bringing like a whole freaking thing of Tylenol. Anyway, but let's go through this together. So we have Tylenol, extra strength. We have Mucinex. This is probably less of a Disney ask, more of a Matthew needs it right now, but it's in here and he'll see it. We have children's Tylenol, Target brand. We have little sunscreens, Banana Boat brand. Not necessarily a fan of this sunscreen necessarily, but it was the only one that came in this size in a spray. It's much easier to apply this, especially to the kiddo when we're in the parks. So I like the spray, and we're not going to have a big tube with us in the park. So this is what we get. It's only SPF 30, so Matthew's going to probably need to apply a lot. Mouthwash. I love the TheraBreath mouthwash. Tums. Because you never know. And when you get over the age of 35, apparently you need these. I wouldn't know. I'm not 35 yet. For those of you who don't know, Matthew just turned 40 this year, so that is why. I have a bunch of these little Grace... Oh, there's a hair. Grace and Ella eye patches. I bought a huge container for our wedding, and I used a ton of them. Like, I bought a big container. I always like to have these things around, but these will be nice to bring to Disney. I'll stick them in the little beverage cooler so they'll get cold, and then if I'm really tired in the morning, I'll throw them on before I get ready. That will be fun. There's only a few of these left. There might, I don't know, I'll show you. But we actually are really thoughtful about it, so we haven't really used them since. But they come like this. So we have 10 left, which would be and another pack. Wow. 10, 11, 12, 14 left. Well, would you look at that? I might bring them on this trip because it's going to be a hot one. But we'll see. You know what I mean? This expires this month, but I'll see if Matthew wants to. Maybe he'll make a little emergency drink for himself with his Mucinex, and then that can be that, because it's not expired yet, but it's close. Okay, we have a random one of Kinley's brushes from dance. That does not need to go with us to Disney World. We have more Tylenol. 500 milligram Tylenol, so is everything that I have extra strength, which is fine. Yep, this bottle is about half full. Okay, see, this is why I was like, I need to. So this is the extra strength Tylenol, this little capsule, and then this is ibuprofen, which I take ibuprofen. Matthew can't take it. But, okay, so there's like 3 Tylenol, so I'm glad I bought Tylenol. See, when I told you I was a type B mom, if you didn't believe me, now I bet you do. A random tiny Dove deodorant. This size deodorant is perfect for taking into the parks in your park bag. I just prefer the extra strength, or like clinical strength, whatever it is. There might be a box in here somewhere. But that's what I prefer. But this is nice to have. Okay, then we have Dramamine for kids and a hair. And another hair. Type B. Dramamine for kids. We have a little anti-diarrheal. There's a pill. This was an airport purchase. I'm going to throw the box away. There's like a packet. This was like a need at the airport once. Good times. A random shout wipe. I do like to bring shout wipes to the parks. Also for the wedding, I bought a giant box of shout wipes, and I don't know where that is. I don't think we would have used all of them or left them, so I need to find that. Otherwise, I will need to buy some more shout wipes because we use these for sure. Okay, some little Tums smoothies, just a couple. We have 2 things of kids' toothpaste. 2 little, both have been used, things of kids' toothpaste. This is why we need to, this is why we need to organize. More Dramamine for kids. In almost empty Touchland. So I am very glad that I bought more earlier this week. This one I'll probably just keep out and throw in my car when mine is gone, or throw it in my purse or something. Dramamine. A couple little like toiletry containers that I'll need to figure out. This is hair gel. This is detangle spray. This is face wash. But I'll organize that a little bit better before we go. These are the ones I bought Monday. So 2 of those. Matthew's Body Glide. A little baby Mega Babe. This is perfect size for throwing in your park bags as well. I do have a bigger one that I'll leave in the room. This one's just in this little... Hey, buddy. Cat's being bad boy. A hair wax stick. A little sunscreen. A couple Claritins. One of Kinley's Disney bows. This is so cute. This is from Small Shop After All, from like a few years back. Kinley's actually got some good wear out of that. A fuel rod. I'm going to leave this one out for Matthew because he's in charge of the technology, and he will want to be able to put that with its friends. Some glitter stickers, or no, not glitter stickers, some glitter freckles, which are really fun. A travel contact case. Deep bloating medication, a little mini claw clip, bronzing drops, 2 things of eye drops. This one's expired, so won't be putting that in my eyes. 1 little thing of eye drops, a hair tie. A travel size perfume. I think this is the Ariana Grande Cloud. Am I wearing perfume? I think this is the Ariana Grande Cloud, but you can tell it's been through it. There's also not much left. Probably will finish that on my last trip. A hair tie. Summer Fridays lip balm. I actually was wondering, oh, that was upside down. I was wondering where this one went. Gonna leave that one out with hand sanitizer. A travel size brush. This is the Dry Bar brush. I need to clean it for sure. But this is like the little lemon Dry Bar brush. I use the full size one for every day. I really love this brush. My hair is very thick. But Kinley and I will use the same brush on the trip. We'll just kind of share that to save some space. And then there's 1 random Claritin that's separated from its friends. So that's what's in my box. All right, and now that we have that out of the way, before I sort of sign off for the rest of the day, the last thing that I want to get done today is to finish my kind of outfit planning for this trip. So I'll pop it over here for you. But I've got quite a bit to do still. So need to just figure out what Kinley and I are wearing when. A couple things I have out that I've ordered that haven't come in yet, that I'm just sort of waiting to confirm that it works before I bank on that. But once everything's in, I'll film kind of an outfit planning video. I love watching those. I think it's so fun. And also good to make me try on what I'm planning to wear to make sure I like the way it looks and feels and all of that good stuff. But want to plan for myself and for Kinley. I like to do that when I'm in this room because all of my ears are up here. So I can sort of be like, this is the outfit I'm thinking. What ears are we going to wear with that? So it makes it easy. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go get the kiddo from dance. We're going to go hang out with some friends. And then the next video that you'll see will be our 1 week out until Disney World. And we're planning to do like a week in our life, which is going to be chaotic because that's Kinley's her big show is a week before we go to Disney World. So So we're super busy leading up till then. But in that video, we'll kind of do an outfit try on. We'll do like sort of taking you through each day, anything we do to get ready for Disney. If we get up to anything, we'll bring you along for it. But it might just be a busy work week. And it's Kinley's last week of school before summer vacation. So I know she's going to be pretty busy. So we'll see what that looks like. But if nothing else, my plan is we're going to pack together that week. We're going to pack our suitcase, of course. We'll pack all of our toiletries. So this bin, oh gosh, this bin of no return is going to be super organized, ready to go. And we will try on all our outfits and make sure that those work in that video as well. And then we're going to go to Disney World, and that's going to be so much fun. And then we'll take you along for all the vlogs, of course.